And welcome back to the channel again. This is a 2011 Toyota Sienna with a 3.5 liter engine. This is not 4x4, it's regular, it's not all-wheel drive. See the axle here on the passenger side is going to be replaced because it's not good. What happens is that it's clunking already, and when it's turning, so it's not good at all, so we're going to go ahead and replace it. And this will apply for so many Toyota Sienna from other years. 2016 is the same, Toyota Highlander, and also Lexus with the same engine. So let's get started. Alright, and before I start working physically on this truck, on this van, let me show you the torque specification for every bolt and every nut I'll be dealing with. Alright, really quick before anything here, this is the specification that Toyota provides for the lower ball joint. This has kind of a very specific way to tighten these ball joints. All you gotta do is follow the instructions here. Alright, and after seeing the torque specification, now let me start working physically on the car. 21mm lug nut. And always turn the steering wheel to the side that is more convenient for you to work. Alright, I'm gonna get that carry pin out of here. And this is a 17mm nut here. Now is a good chance to test this thing here to see if it wobbles inside. So it's good. This is still in very good condition, so we're not gonna replace it. We're gonna leave it like this. 12mm bolt here. And to make sure I'm not gonna stretch this wire here for the ABS sensor, I'm gonna take it out from here too. This is a 10mm bolt. $22mm nut here on this side and 22 on the other side too. So I'm gonna grab them on the other side with a 22mm wrench. $30mm axle nut. Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. What? It seems like it's cross-threaded. It's completely grinding here as it's coming out. Yeah, definitely it's cross-threaded. I'm having a hard time getting this out of here. This became a problem already because it's turning and turning and it's not coming out. I'm gonna see if I can pry it out. It damaged all the thread inside already. I assume that this one was cross-threaded, or maybe it had a red thread lock or something. Ay, finally. No thread. It grinds all the thread inside. Here and also here. Something went wrong here. Maybe they cross-threaded. See right there? You can see that the inside part here is good. The inside, right here, is good, but this is all messed up. And remember, there are a lot of people that take out the ball joint from beneath. I don't like to take it out. I just don't like it, so I prefer to do it this way. You can do it in any way you want to. That's the bottle jack right there. I put it under the, by where the ball joint is, close to the ball joint, right there. For 2mm bolt here, and this is the snap ring here. Before I start prying out this axle from there, if this axle is laying down, it's lying down like this on top of the control arm, or it's hitting on something, while you start prying it out from there, you have a hard time prying it out. You can be prying it out really hard from there. It's because it's laying down on something here, especially in the control arm. What I do is I put it in the air like this before I start prying it out from there. See, all the grease here comes off. It's all greasy because it's all leaking. It's making a lot of noise from here. I'm gonna leave it like this on the air before I start prying it out from there. Sometimes you have to be prepared because these axles, most of the time, they really get stuck right there on the bracket that is bolted to the engine block. And sometimes you have to heat it up with a torch or something. Sometimes they come out easily. So let's see what's the case here. I'm gonna use this fork here. So also you have to have something on the floor just in case if the oil comes out of the axle seal here. In this case, nothing is leaking, but sometimes transmission fluid will come out. So in this case, I have nothing here. So the axle seal is in very good condition. It seems like that's a OEM from Toyota. Not leaking at all, nothing. It's so dry there, so I'm not gonna be replacing the seal. Otherwise, if you see like it's kind of leaking or something or too old, just go ahead and replace it. Alright, see how dirty and kind of rusty is right there? So that's why these axles really get stuck most of the time. Where the axle goes, the bearing. Alright, I'm gonna be cleaning here inside the bracket right there with a sandpaper. Now I'm gonna apply some anti-seize grease here. Just watch out for the boot. Make sure the boot is not damaged, because the boot gets damaged very easily. So just be careful not to hit it against the metal. Alright, he already went in. Alright, in this situation like this, the hole never lines up with the other hole, the hole here on the strut. So what you do is you go with a screwdriver or anything that can help you to line it up, and you go like this, and you insert the bolt on the other side. I'm gonna tap it just a little bit here. the snap ring here. I'm gonna be installing it right now. It's gonna lock between this point and this one here, like this. Alright, now it seems like it's locked in, but you gotta check on both sides. Do not place your hands or your fingers, because if it's not well inserted and it comes off, it's gonna crush your fingers, so be careful with that. You check with screwdrivers like this. You go like this, and I know this one locked in place already because I can see it. I can see it, but you gotta check. And I already have tightened this bolt here too, this one for the bracket. Alright, that's good right there. That 10mm bolt right there has been tightened already. That 12mm bolt here has been tightened already. The axle nut has been tightened already. I still gotta punch it here a little bit so it can lock in place. The outer tie rod has been tightened already with the cotter pin tool. The 22mm nut have been tightened already. That is good right there already. Alright, job is done. Everything is good with the axle, no problem, no clunking anymore, no cracks like it used to be when the vehicle used to turn. There was a lot of clunking, a lot of cracks all over in this area here because of the axle. So everything is good right now. We already drove the vehicle a lot. Thanks for watching the video, and God bless you all.